We are going in one of our rentals. Tenant just moved out. And I haven't been in here in a long time. So far, it looks like they actually did a decent job of clearing all of their stuff out. The floors look a little bit wavy right here. So we might have to see what's going on in here. Okay, well, we might have a leak. For sure, we might have a leak in here. But anyways, happy Monday. What's going on with y'all? Who's doing deals this week? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay. Someone left their iron. Older windows. I think we're going to probably have to redo these windows. Replace them, I mean. Let's see here. Decent. Definitely wavy floors. So sad when people can't leave the way they came. Yeah, I know. This is part of the gig. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. Now, I think we're gonna probably do something different here and get this all, create a little bit better situation here, because it's definitely getting on the walls here. I'm just glad that it's not a freaking mess. There's not a lot of trash in here, which is good. This is the extra attic space. So, what's going on, Mexican Sly? Are you in Vegas now? This house, or this is a half of a double. Okay, this is half of a double. So the other side, we have a long-term resident in there, and the other side actually rents out for $1,100 a month. This side, we're considering doing an Airbnb, but the neighborhood, let me show you the neighborhood. So it's an upcoming neighborhood. If you guys don't know Old Town East, this is right on the border of Old Town East, and this side over here, across the way here, would be Bexley. Bexley is like a really nice, suburb of Columbus, good schools and stuff like that. So this side is Taylor and Granville, and so there's a ton of brick homes, brick duplexes, and this duplex here across the way is actually boarded up. And then, see, here's why we're kind of iffy on Airbnb on this one. And we're going to try and purchase this place. This place is vacant, okay? And so I'm going to use my Deal Machine app. I'm going to put it in here. And the team is going to research who the owner is. We actually had this lead, but they're asking too much still. And this house next to ours, our duplex, is vacant. And I would go inside. I'm not afraid. But it looks like this one may have had a fire. It's basically abandoned. It's got this type of sticker. Okay, if you're in Columbus and you see this type of sticker, right there, that basically means it's been deemed a nuisance. If you get caught in one of these homes, going inside, you'll get arrested. Normally I'm not afraid, right, to go in homes. But today is a Monday, and I'm not trying to get arrested. Anywho, you gotta want to make sure that you know the laws of hello from For You page. Well, thank you. Glad you found me. I haven't been on the For You page in about a month. So, hey, glad to see I'm actually hitting that up. So, but we are going to get the Deal Machine app, right? So I'm going to do that right now. Get the Deal Machine app. I'm going to put this lead in. If you guys don't have Deal Machine, it's an amazing app. I'm going to put this address in, and then the team is going to follow up and see what's going on with this house. Hopefully we can see what the hell is going on. Want to see the backyard? Here's the scary part. So this obviously has been, that the window's broken. Might be some squatters in here. Who knows? Here's the backyard. Not a lot going on in the backyard. Right? New rehabs going on right here. A lot of rehabs actually going on in the street. So we are on. Now here's the strategy. We're in an area that is in the path of progress. If we can buy this house, buy this duplex in front of our duplex, fix it up, right? Make it look really nice, then maybe if we can own that, this, maybe we can do an Airbnb here. But this is Airbnb. If you guys don't know what that is, I think it's outperforming a lot of our rentals. So we're converting a ton of ours into an Airbnb because I'm in Columbus, by the way. And this is like Old Town East. Old Town East is a booming pocket of Columbus right now. We're seeing a lot of growth in numbers as far as Airbnb after the pandemic. You know, when Airbnb kind of halted, we had to kind of shift a little bit because we were already converting some of our rentals to Airbnb, and now the Airbnb market is back. So I'm glad. We're factoring in at least $50,000 to make this into an Airbnb because we're going to redo the floors, do a different paint scheme. Okay, this is an outdated paint scheme. There's a lot of black and white trim going on. Redo the kitchen. I mean, we're basically rehabbing this from head to toe. Now, normal net income, after it's all said and done, would be probably $800 on the one next door, right? Airbnb, we're looking at a net of $2,000 after we paying our cleaners and our property management company. So we're highly considering it. I just think that right now, the house next door and the duplex in front of this place would deter us from having Airbnb guests. So, all right, guys, happy Monday. What is going on out there? Any questions? Yes, we're stuck. They can cancel them. Well, safe travels, Mexican Sly. Minnesota location. I'm in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. What would a house like that sell for? So, well, this one, if it's fixed up in this area, we're seeing comps in the 300s, okay? But wholesale-wise anymore in this pocket, wholesale-wise, if we sold it to a cash buyer, we're seeing a lot of cash transactions anymore in the 40s and 60s. We would need to get a really good price on this because this one looks very bad. You got a new roof and under all, I mean, look at this. This house has been vacant a while. Right next to ours. So we are going to put this on the Deal Machine app. Guys, if you haven't used Deal Machine, it's great. If you don't have Deal Machine, just write down the address and then go to your county website and see who the owner is. There's the freeway, which is 50/50, or you can use we use BatchSkip Tracing, but we're actually using a new company and we're trying them out. They're called Skip Force. And anyways, we're testing them out this week. What would you pay for it, 30 or 40? Good question. Danny, so first off, before we start talking numbers, I would see what's going on with this. We got to first find out who the owner is and then get to the bottom of if there is a lien, a mortgage, like what do they have on this house? Is it they own it free and clear? Now, I would probably offer less than 30K because this is going to probably be well north of 80K in rehab, probably more. Not a big house, but I can already tell you're going to have to pull permits. You're going to have to replace the roof. This is everything. I mean, you can't even see it in there, but it just smells like a full rehab, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't think 30K would do it, depending on, I got to recheck comps, but probably be the most I could pay. And this type of rehab, this is a bigger rehab than what we would take down. We would have to probably get our best crews on this, and they're going to be tied up for probably close to 4 months, 5 months on this house, right? Yeah, I agree, Danny. Full-blown rehab. But this is what you deal with here. I would probably partner on a rehab like that with a general contractor, to be honest with you. But anyways, what else? What other questions? What else? First-time home buyer. First-time home buyer. Okay. Where are you looking at? If you're a first-time home buyer, I would look for properties that are not on the MLS because you're going to overpay. But I'm talking from an investor standpoint. I'd look for for sale by owners, negotiate the price with them. For sale by owners are everywhere. Some people don't want to pay commissions, So you'll find them on Zillow. You'll find them if you're driving around your areas, and you'll probably see a for sale by owner sign, handwritten. But these are the type of houses here. If I go down this street over there, there's a ton of new rehabs going on. I just think this street is on the other side, and it's taken a while for some of these other homes to catch up to kind of what's going on in Old Town East. But would you guys live here? Would you? Everything that you teach, does it apply to the UK as well? I don't know because I don't invest in the UK. But what I suggest is that you get out there and join some real estate groups, real estate investing associations, and find out what real estate investors are doing to make money there. Are they wholesaling? Are they doing the burst strategy? And my gut is telling me that these principles work, but there might be just different rules that apply. This is the street. Old Town East is a very interesting pocket. About 5 years ago, everyone was scared of this pocket. High crime, Here's a better look at this house, guys, right? So, would you guys live here on the street? What do you think? Are my neighborhoods kind of similar to your neighborhoods? But I would invest in it to make that money. Hey, if you want to take 6 months to do this rehab, we have plenty of rehabs going on each month. So our highest and best use of that particular house is to wholesale it to a qualified buyer too. That's going to really make a nice home out of this. This duplex across the way right there, it's in our pipeline actually, and they're asking too much. They're asking about 120, I think, last time. Foundation work on the roof, center staging, yeah. Center sagging, yeah. A lot of work needed on that one, Danny, I agree. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Our initial plan here is to do Airbnb, and I don't think it's going to work just yet. I think the timing for this right now isn't the best use for our money, our investment. It's going to be about $55K to do that. I think we're just going to do a solid turn, make ready here, and then re-rent it and look for another opportunity to do an Airbnb. Yes, so let me go back. What questions do you have about the process, Danny? Are there any questions that you have about it? I'm starting to make cold calls tomorrow, says Mexican Sly. Great. Small actions like that will lead to results. So, do you have a list that you're gonna call? Did you get a list did you make your own list? Are you using PropStream? Did you skip trace your list? I would like to do one-on-one mentorship, okay? Why don't you schedule a call? What market are you in, Danny? Driving for dollars. Where am I located? I'm located in the beautiful state of Ohio. Right? The heart of it all is what they call it. Heart of it all. It's where I am located. And I'm in 4 markets in Ohio. If any of you guys are in Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati, and Cleveland, we are buying homes and would love to buy from you. Wants to unload their properties, we're buying. Let me get this Bluetooth off so I can hear you. I'm back. I'm in Texas and at this point either, okay? Yeah, Danny, so the mentorship and coaching, if you're looking for that, just go to our site, risewiththecream.com, and go to training. If you want to do a one-on-one consultation call, you can do that by also clicking on the link in my bio. Driving for dollars, Mexican Sly, driving for dollars is an amazing way to find leads. So wherever I go, my eye is trained to look for houses just like that one, right? Just like that. And what I do with the Deal Machine app is I just put the lead in there, and my team already knows that when a new lead comes up from the Deal Machine app, they are attacking it relentlessly by finding the phone numbers. Now, we use a skip tracing service, right, to get the best hit rate on the numbers so that we can talk to the right people. A lot of times, though, if you can't get a hold of them through the basic forms of communication like text, and look them up on social media. Look them up on LinkedIn. Guys, I've gotten some pretty damn good deals from doing that. Okay. And it doesn't need to be like, hey, like, you know, all weird. You can just let them know, like, hey, I was driving around the area. I noticed that you were the owner on this house through looking the address up on public records. I was wondering if you'd be interested in selling it. I can close with cash and at your earliest convenience. Call me. Here's my number. My wife found the place is going to skip trace them. Okay, cool. What was the website deal? The one to calculate the deal. So my website is risewiththecream.com. Rise with the cream. I think I don't know. Yeah, risewiththecream.com. That's my website. Go check it out. Go to training. You can also get free resources. You can get purchase and sale agreement, assignment agreement, our deal calculator, our cold calling script, our rehab checklist. We share everything there. Just go download it. And if you have questions, bring it up here to my lives, or, you know, shoot me a question in one of my videos and I'll answer them. The skip tracing service that we use right now is 12 cents a skip. And we're looking at another company to use. And we're actually going to partner with that service company that it's Skip Force, and we should be able to get it at a little bit better rate, probably around 10 cents. But regardless, if you have a small list, you know, use skip tracing, because it's going to be a better hit rate. I'm in Texas and at this point either. So Danny, Danny, are you doing any marketing to get in front of motivated sellers right now? If you were to start over, would you get your real estate license and get into wholesaling? So here's what I learned in real estate school, because I did go to the classes, and I could go take the test, but I never did. Because at that point in time, my business partner and I went to the classes with the intent of getting our license so that we could represent buyers and sellers as an additional income. What we found, though, is that when we are wholesaling and buying properties subject to and creatively, we decided that it's best if one of us get the license and one of us don't, because then we can do creative deals like subject to, creative financing, owner financing, seller financing, without having to disclose that, hey, you know, I'm a real estate agent. So if we have deals like that, then typically I'm signing on the paperwork to some extent, and it's just less legalities, because as a realtor, you need to have, you know, the best interest of that seller to sell their property at the most value, at the most amount. So I didn't do that. I don't have my real estate license. What I did learn from them was a bunch of history, and, like, you know, one thing, I mean, the thing that sticks out is the obsolescence, functional obsolescence. And basically what that is like, have you ever noticed that if you, in a house, have you ever been to a house where in order to get to a different room, you have to go through a bedroom to get to a room? Guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Got a call. So what ended up happening is that, I learned a bunch of, like, concepts and all this really cool stuff, but I never really learned how to make money in real estate. You're going to learn that by investing in education on how to make money in real estate investing, like how to wholesale properties, how to rehab properties. Like, they don't show you how to learn construction, paperwork, how to deal with contractors. You don't learn any of that. So if you want to understand theories and concepts of real estate, go and get your license, and then partner with a really good brokerage team that has their marketing down, you know, and look, you can make some serious commission right now because everybody's looking to buy houses. If you can add the element of you finding off-market houses, then that could really, it could be a really good strategy of finding off-market houses for your clients. All right. What are my pronouns? I don't know. What are they? If you're okay, so join a group of investors. All right. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. I get it now. Would you knock on doors instead of making calls or sending emails? I've knocked on doors before. Solid strategy. Not that many people have the courage to do that. So you would separate yourself a lot. Like, I know nobody's living there, that house that I just showed you, right? And I know no one's living in that duplex because that duplex is in our lead, like, pipeline. It's on follow-up right now. But any of these other homes that look dilapidated, yeah, I would inspect it. Like, I'm not going in there, obviously, because I know that's been deemed, a nuisance. So if I go inside, I'm in trouble. But not door knocking, absolutely. No one's doing it. Separate yourself, do that. We like cold calling. We've gotten really good at it. We're sharing our cold calling script on our website, which is risewiththecream.com. You can get it there. What's up, Jaegerbomb? I'm not getting your text when you come on live. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes I'll get on live and it'll just be kind of impromptu like today. But I'm going to go back to the home office and I'll do some whiteboarding sessions with you guys. I'm going to shoot some video while I'm out here. And so I'll probably be on later in the afternoon, probably around 6-ish. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.